Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jon Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Juan Lagares.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His past history against Jon Lester, 7 hits in 28 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayward going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be, how do you score runs if you get any? You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances, because they're not going to be very often.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Weeks for one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Stepping in, Lucas Duda. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
There's two pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
0-2 now from Lester. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Mets leave one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Cubs, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Fastball in there for a called strike. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with them. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace. Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
The 0-2 home. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Hayward.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back to get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. He can't track it down as this ball falls. Jay rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
None out, runners at first and second. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ready now, Addison Russell, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Two down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Now batting, Michael Conforto. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. One on its way from Lester. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now Lester's 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Jamal Weeks. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Jamal Weeks.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Into the box now, John Lester. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate,
Leading
Mike
off with the
McDonald.
bat.
He'll match
Third
up with
baseman,
John Lester now to
Mike
lead off the inning.
McDonald.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting ninth, catcher Noah Syndergaard.
Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty. One man out. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Lagares. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Ready for another chance? John Jay. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
John Jay.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 22.
Thursday night baseball for you here on the show. Happy to have you along as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the weekend and even into the early part of next week. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. The pitch. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now Lester's 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Nope. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Nope. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. First time up, he went down looking. And that swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
I got the count 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Addison Russell.
Stepping up now, Addison Russell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder number 30, Michael Conforto.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Mike McDonald.
Stepping into the box, Mike McDonald, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Jay has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jamal Weeks, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
He had been straight dealer. 12 hitters had retired in a row before that base hit. Now he's in the stretch, and we'll see if he's able to regroup and get right back in that groove again.
Stepping in now, John Lester, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
so much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I tell you what, he's having a nice game.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. High pop up. Darno is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto is after it, and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Lester rounds the corner and is headed home. Throws there, and he's dead at home plate. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Here's Juan Lagares. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-2 now from Lester. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Montero's got it. And he makes the throw to first. Lagares is retired, 2 down now.
Number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
0-1 count and the pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 11 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In tight. awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. Well, now here comes the Mets manager Terry Collins on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Wilfredo Boscan takes the ball
now
here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody
69.
out.
Wilfredo Boscan.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
The 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there, as that ran in a bit too far. Here comes the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Lucas Duda.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now Lester's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Let's kill the inning right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jay going back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Lester ready, the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A man at third with one away. Smoke toward third, right to Bryant. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester, and here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Mets leave 1. They trail it here 2-0.
7th inning stretch.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The shortstop, Addison.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready for another shot now, Jamal Weeks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
What an impressive play right there. All he's doing is trying to move the runner. And most guys, when you drop the bunt down, you're happy getting the bunt. But he sprinted down the line, put pressure on the defense, and gets a base hit. Now they have a chance to really break this inning open.
Now at the plate, John Lester. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. First and second here with nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here it comes on 1-1, and he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, he missed the bunt right there, but this situation, you want to bunt that ball down third base. You got runners on first and second. It's a force at third, so the third baseman's going to charge to get it. You got to make him field the ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. None out, runners at first and second. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Russell is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
In now, John Jay. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out. slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. Throw in time and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Mets nothing. Digging in once again, Mike McDonald. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mike McDonald.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Jose Reyes will move into the on deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
1 out, nobody on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now another 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Juan Lagares. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Again, a 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swinging a hard liner to short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Sean Gilmartin is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Sean Gilmartin.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Chris Bryant.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. On to first, and they get the double play. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't gotten out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him.
Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Three and 1.
Count it 3-1.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Bryant is over. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the stretch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This one's flared toward left center. Russell ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. John Lester earns win number 15 on the year. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.